Live from the Grenadian capital, this is the GBN Television News. GBN covering you from the Grenadine Island chain to Brooklyn, New York via the World Wide Web on www.gbn.gd. The news headlines comes to you compliments Nexa Credit Union, with you wherever your road leads.
This is Network News for Thursday, February the 13th of 2025. I'm Stasia Blake. In the headlines tonight, Aqua Aid commences distribution of water to Carriacou. November rains extend timeline for National Stadium renovations. Kayak Mass 2025 official calendar of events revealed. And Cabinet to be presented with Grenada's National Population and Development Policy. Also, the WHO Director General pleads with the U.S. to resume foreign aid. In regional news, Guyana is set to launch digital dentistry services, while internationally, vaccine critic Robert F. Kennedy Jr. confirmed as U.S. Health Secretary. Coming up in sports, the countdown is on for Intercall 2025. We'll have all the details for you right after this message.
The first segment of the news comes to you compliments Soft Weave Bathroom Tissue.
Have you heard about the new Soft Weave bathroom tissue with total hygiene? As hygiene and safety have taken center stage, our bathroom tissue is now manufactured with 3 different technologies to offer the best protection for you and your family. UVC light technology for a safe and effective disinfection process, eliminating 99.9% of microorganisms. Also, production at high temperatures, killing all types of germs and bacteria. And it's pH controlled with delicate fibers to prevent irritation for even sensitive skin. Soft Weave Total Hygiene Bathroom Tissue, available in supermarkets and shops island-wide. Visit Soft Weave Caribbean Facebook or Instagram pages for more information.
Good evening. This is GBN's News at 7. We commence this evening's broadcast with some good news from the Sister Isles. The islands of Carriacou and Petite Martinique have begun receiving water under the Aqua Aid initiative. Aqua Aid was officially launched earlier today at the Terrell Bay Port in Harveyville, Carriacou. Janelle Dick has the story.
The launch of Aqua Aid comes 7 months after Hurricane Beryl devastated Carriacou and Petite Martinique, leaving much of the water infrastructure and other essentials in ruins. Windward Aid is stepping in to address the pressing need for clean drinking water on the Sister Islands with the launch of the Aqua Aid initiative. In response to ongoing challenges with water supply restoration, Windward Aid aims to provide 500 gallons of clean water bi-monthly over the next 6 months to the people of Carriacou and Petite Martinique. This effort will directly benefit families still grappling with the aftermath of the storm and underscores Windward Aid's commitment to supporting the recovery and resilience of the affected communities. Access to clean water is essential for life and recovery, said Marvin Fraser, the COO at Windward Aid. He added that while the road to rebuilding is long, this initiative represents an ongoing dedication to ensuring that the people of Carriacou and Petite Martinique can meet their basic needs as they work to restore their homes and livelihoods. The initiative is part of Windward Aid's broader mission to provide immediate relief and long-term recovery support to vulnerable communities. The organization is collaborating with local partners and leveraging community networks to ensure efficient and equitable water distribution. For GBN News, Janelle Dick.
Still with the Sister Isles, the Grenada Red Cross Society, in partnership with the International Federation of Red Cross and Red Crescent Societies, or IFRC, and shelter experts from Spain, has launched the first phase of a shelter assistance program for homeowners in Petite Martinique who were impacted by Hurricane Beryl. The program began with financial distribution to 75 recipients whose roofs were either completely removed or partially destroyed by the Category 4 hurricane in July 2024. More than $200,000 EC has been allocated for this phase, with funds being dispersed through Republic Bank. The first round of payments have concluded, enabling affected families to begin rebuilding with stronger hurricane-resistant structures. The Red Cross initiative is part of the broader Build Back Better project, aimed at strengthening resilience in disaster-prone communities. In addition to financial support, homeowners have received training on constructing more durable roofs to reduce vulnerabilities in future storms. The Grenada Red Cross Society and the IFRC say they continue to provide support beyond shelter assistance through the Cash and Voucher Assistance Multi-Purpose Cash Assistance Program. To date, 449 beneficiaries have received financial relief under the program, with $280,235 EC dollars distributed to help families meet essential needs. And even more exciting news from the Sister Isles. The official Kayak Mass Calendar 2025 has been released. The week of events organized by the Carriacou and Petit Martinique Carnival Committee will run from late February into early March 2025. The schedule includes the Street Jam, that's the last road show at Hillsborough Square on Wednesday the 26th of February, followed by Kaiso Kingdom, that's a Calypso concert, at Botanical Garden on Thursday the 27th of February. Horizon, that's the soca concert at Botanical Garden on Friday the 28th of February. And then the action continues on Monday the 3rd of March with Juve at Hillsborough Square and Monday Night Mass at Hillsborough Square. The festivities conclude on Tuesday the 4th of March with Shakespeare Mass and Band Parade at Hillsborough Square. The theme for this year's festivities is the spirit of mass outlives the storm, emphasizing the endurance of the Sister Isles following the passage of Hurricane Beryl. In other news, the National Water and Sewage Authority, NWASA, is preparing to lobby the government in the coming months for fiscal incentive measures aimed at making water-related infrastructure and conservation efforts more affordable for Grenadians. That's according to NWASA's General Manager, Terrence Smith, who was addressing the recently passed Water Resources Management Bill during an appearance on GBN's Beyond the Headlines program.
We are engaging in some initiatives. It will be rolled out hopefully in the coming months to lobby the government to take some fiscal incentive measures to make the components of rainwater harvesting more affordable for the average Grenadian.
Smith highlighted that the process of implementing these incentives would involve discussions with key stakeholders, policy reviews, and the exploration of financial mechanisms to support citizens in adopting water conservation technologies. He further noted that one viable option under consideration is the introduction of first flush diverters, which help improve rainwater harvesting efficiency by reducing contamination and maximizing water quality.
Is what is referred to as a first flush diverter. It's just a little mechanism involving half a length of PVC pipe and two fittings on either end, and the ball that is used in a toilet tank, the traditional little 6-inch spherical little plastic ball that floats up and down in a column, in a PVC pipe column of water. That ensures that what is referred to as the first foul flush, the first couple of minutes of rain that would wash off the dust and the grit and lizard droppings and bird droppings and so. If you have a first flush diverter, right, you can use that water for bathing, for flushing toilets, for washing clothes, and the water that you use, let us say, for brushing your teeth, that you can ingest, and certainly water for drinking.
Meanwhile, leader of government business in the lower house, Philip Tallisford, has assured that the government is willing to support NWASA's efforts, recognizing the initiative as a crucial step in managing the country's water resources more effectively.
The government can do tax concessions for our local people to, if they have to invest in rainwater harvesting systems for their homes, and those who have businesses who wish to tap into their large roofs and to construct water harvesting systems. Of course, government can provide incentives. So that is one easy way of tackling rainwater harvesting. And any other commitment that government has to make to expand water treatment and the management of the resource, we just do what we have to do.
Coming up, a massive boost towards the revitalization of Grenada's coconut industry. Plus, Grenada's population and development policy is being finalized. Those stories and others straight ahead. Stay with us.
Request, repay, repeat with Ariza's FlexiCredit Evergreen Loan Facility. Qualify for a FlexiCredit with limits up to $25,000 or use your home equity to qualify for more. Extra cash at your fingertips whenever you need it, accessed using your debit card, and managed using AMI, Ariza's mobile internet experience app. FlexiCredit allows you the flexibility to top up to your approved limit any day, anytime. Already a member? Send us a WhatsApp on 423-4987. New members join today to apply. Request, repay, repeat. Use your FlexiCredit for vacations, shopping, wedding, general expenses, and more. Ariza loan terms and conditions apply. Ariza Credit Union. Your financial freedom, your future.
Paying is faster and easier with Glow FastPay. Use your MasterCard or Visa and pay from anywhere. Log on to discoverflow.co/fastpay and press Consumer. Select your country and enter your account number. Enter the amount to be paid and an email address. Enter your credit card information. You'll receive a payment confirmation with the transaction details, along with a receipt to your email address. It's fast, safe, and easy. Flow, keeping you connected.
Are you ready for the ultimate celebration of love? Saturday, February 15th, Love Fest takes over the breathtaking Quarantine Point Recreational Park from 5 p.m. to 2 a.m. Live band performances from Boise and the Bad Squad Band, Ajamo, Cole Baldio, Solid the Band, Pan Wizards, plus DJ Danny, Mr. Cheeks, and Fearless Kevon. Indulge in chocolate making, candle making, outdoor dining, Latin dancing, Cupid's Playground, a singles mixer, beauty bar, Love Fest shop, and a cocktail and drinks bar. Get your tickets now, just $100 for one, $180 for two, at Grenadian Optical, Melville Street and Spiceland Mall, Eventbrite, or GoToFet.com. Or pay more at the door. Visit www.yourlovefest.com for updates or follow at Your Love Fest on social media. See you at Love Fest, Saturday, February 15th at Quarantine Point Recreational Park.
Mobility, a common theme woven into the very fabric of human history. From ancient wanderers to modern explorers, our instinct to move, to seek something greater, and to grow has always driven us forward. Imagine a journey into pathways of boundless opportunities and endless possibilities. A collective future where the vibrant rhythms of the Caribbean, rich culture, and welcoming community create unforgettable experiences. Beyond citizenship by investment, we believe in our collective investment of time, resources, and energy that fosters innovation, creates jobs, and enriches lives, driving the growth of an entire nation. The Investment Migration Agency Grenada boasts over a decade of exceptional service and remains committed to guiding you toward global mobility and economic freedom through investment. Your journey becomes our shared story of progress and prosperity. This is an invitation to be part of something greater, something enduring. Begin your journey at imagrenada.gd. IMA Grenada. Unlock the possibilities.
Built Building or renovating your home or business? Why not use clean, renewable energy? Install solar panels to power your home and office and see your energy costs go down and your savings go up. Using renewable solar-powered energy protects our environment, reduces our carbon footprint, and slows the devastating impact of climate change. Republic Bank can help to finance construction and renovations that make use of renewable energy. Visit any Republic Bank branch and ask about renewable energy financing options today.
Republic Bank, we're the one for you.
Whoa! Did you hear that? The National Lotteries Authority's Lotto jackpot is $244,000. Play Lotto today for chances at winning big. Lotto. Play and win a lot of money.
Unlocking opportunities, Excel leads the way in digital advancement every single day. Fair internet access for all to share. Transparent billing with consumer care. Excel through the easy bill, safeguarding our rights. Net neutrality, consumer protection shining bright. Mobile number portability available to you. Switch providers seamlessly. Keep the number true. Excel through the easy bill, promoting fair play in the digital world. Every single day, affordable services are important for all. Through the EC bill, there'll be progress overall. Excel and the NTRCs connecting our communities.
Excel and the NTRCs digitally transforming our space together.
GBN leads, the others follow. This segment is brought to you by Republic Bank.
Building or renovating your home or business? Why not use clean, renewable energy? Install solar panels to power your home and office and see your energy costs go down and your savings go up. Using renewable solar-powered energy protects our environment, reduces our carbon footprint, and slows the devastating impact of climate change. Republic Bank can help to finance construction and renovations that make use of renewable energy. Visit any Republic Bank branch and ask about renewable energy financing options today.
Republic Bank, we're the one for you.
Welcome back. A shipment of over 10,000 germplasm material is expected to arrive in Grenada in the coming months. Here's more on what they will be used for in this Chrislina John report.
A shipment of different coconut varieties will soon be imported to Grenada as the Ministry of Agriculture and Lands, Forestry and Marine Resources endeavors to resuscitate the local coconut industry. This undertaking is a component of the World Bank-funded Food Security Enhancement Program. Ahead of this initiative, the Ministry's Pest Management Unit partnered with the Caribbean Agricultural Research and Development Institute and the National Chronic Disease Commission to educate farmers on areas such as pest management, zeroing in on management, identification, and control of pests and diseases in coconut production in Grenada. The aim is to improve the commercialization and industrialization of the industry. Chief Cultural Officer Thaddeus Peters reflected on past undertakings such as the coconut factory and coconut oil production, which contributed to the livelihoods of many rural communities, indicating that this program provides a good opportunity to restructure the industry.
We know that it's a very versatile crop. It can be interplanted. You can choose your system of planting. It can be interplanted. It can go into pure stand, which from these upcoming projects, we hope to have some more stands that we can say, well, we have a coconut plot. It provides stability to the rural economy and leads to economic growth in the country.
The training was led by agronomist Troy Augustine, Senior Agricultural Officer within the Pest Management Unit, who explained the timeliness of the undertaking.
So the idea of germplasm, where you can get seed nuts to expand as we continue forward, is critical, right? We need farmers to establish 1 acre at least minimum. Dedicate that, intercrop it. If you know you have a wider space, you can intercrop other plants among it, which the Ministry of Agriculture can provide technical support. We want to work in that. So here we are strengthening the capacity of coconut farmers and technical officers with improved and innovative strategies, care and management of pest and disease in coconut plots through farmers field school training to move the sector forward through commercialization and agro-processing of coconuts.
Apart from the impact of Hurricanes Ivan and Emily in 2004 and 2005 on Grenada's coconut industry, the crop was also affected by diseases and pest infestation. Traditionally, coconuts were harvested for oil, however, not in a structured manner. In more recent years, the coconut water industry was developed, increasing the need to cultivate more of the crop. Senior Agricultural Officer Kingsley Thomas said the new venture provides an opportunity to improve collaboration and restructuring of the industry. Pest Management Officer Francis Noel believes that through this initiative, stakeholders will have improved livelihoods.
We had sweet potatoes. We're still looking at the white potatoes to start producing the white potatoes. Now we have coconuts. We have a few thousand seeds that are coming from Mexico that we are going to be planted out in the country, whether it's for water, whether it's for oil, different uses. Okay? So it is our responsibility to ensure that these projects are successful. And one of the ways that we can do that is providing you, the scientists, and the persons who actually be doing the work with the relevant technology and information so that you can do a successful job.
The one-day training provided participants with an understanding of the history of coconuts in Grenada from the 1970s and the ability to identify different varieties of coconuts grown in Grenada and their use, as well as an opportunity to observe and get familiar with ambrosia beetle, coconut weevil, and red ring diseases, which pose a major threat to the coconut industry. Participants also discussed good agricultural practices, GAP, in pest and disease management of coconut production using biopesticides as a safe means of control. Christelina John, GBN News.
At the end of this month, Cabinet will be presented with Grenada's National Population and Development Policy, which is being developed by the Ministry of Social and Community Development, Housing and Gender Affairs. On Wednesday, key stakeholders gathered to engage in discussions aimed at finalizing the policy. The ministry is working in collaboration with the United Nations Population Fund to ensure that the policy's development meets the country's demographic and developmental needs. Dr. Godfrey St. Bernard, a consultant demographer, emphasized the significance of this phase and in creating a policy that accurately reflects the needs of Grenadians.
This exercise has been commissioned with the support of UNFPA. The experts at the United Nations also wish to have had some comments on the delivery, and it took some time. It was over the Christmas period for all those things to come in and to more or less assemble the gains from the December meeting, the myriad gains from the Grenadian stakeholders. It did require an extension in terms of the deadline for delivery. So I can tell you that what I've delivered today is a major improvement over what would have been delivered back in December, early December. And I think coming out of this consultation, now that we are back with a cleaner version of the document, with the document benefiting from the expertise of our UN colleagues and so on, I think we are in a better place now to incorporate any comments that would come from today's deliberation. And it is our hope that the document should be available by the end of this month.
Dr. St. Bernard stated that the input of Grenadian stakeholders is crucial, as it provides an opportunity for direct contribution to the development of the policy document.
At the end of the day, the population policy is going to be owned by the government and the people of Grenada. And many of the people who are here today are people who I would have interviewed because they represent important stakeholder groups that are critical in terms of meeting and ensuring that the institutional, the social, the cultural, the economic, and the environmental imperatives of any population policy and the actions associated with those policies, these people are important and critical to achieving those. And they are present here not only because they have contributed initially to providing valuable data to the process, but also as a means of verifying and validating, what has been made of the data that they have provided, and to gain their buy-in to the process, because it's one thing Dr. St. Bernard working on the population policy, but at the end, and of course with support from the United Nations, but at the end of the day, it's primarily a Grenada population policy, and they have to endorse everything that is in it insofar as they would have had an input.
The World Health Organization, or WHO, has stated that the recent halt in U.S. foreign aid has severely affected vital health programs in 50 countries. WHO Director General Tedros Adhanom Ghebreyesus cautioned on Wednesday that the U.S. pause in foreign aid is significantly undermining global health efforts, especially those targeting polio, HIV, and other health risks.
There are also actions that the U.S. government is taking that are unrelated to its intended withdrawal from WHO, but which we're concerned are having a serious impact on global health. For example, the suspension of funding to PEPFAR, the President's emergency plan for AIDS relief, caused an immediate stop to HIV treatment, testing, and prevention services in the 50 countries that PEPFAR supports based on bilateral agreements.
In a virtual press conference from Geneva, the Director General called on the U.S. government to reconsider its decision and restore aid funding until alternative solutions are found.
We ask the U.S. to consider continuing its funding at least until solutions can be found.
To address critical shortages, the WHO has implemented emergency measures similar to those used during the COVID-19 pandemic. This includes efforts to fill gaps in life-saving antiretroviral medications for HIV treatment. Still to come, men are speaking on the issue of domestic violence, and the RGPF is taking note. Don't go anywhere. More news after these messages.
Fully 1 week. Nah, telling you. You them massive dragon. Hello. You see that? About 10 that them make hard on them. Me a 38 them. But you man 92. Yeah. You need the number one run, man. That is it. No what? Nice. Yeah. You number one. Yeah, me too.
Whether sipped neat, mixed into a classic cocktail, or savored on the rocks, our rum delivers a taste that captivates and satisfies. Choose greatness. Choose Classcoat, the number one rum. Produced by the Grenada Distillers Limited.
The Ultimate Relay Showdown is back. Get ready for speed, power, and heart-pounding action as the
IMA National Relay Meet takes over the Kirani James National Stadium on Saturday, February 22nd from 3 p.m. The fastest teams, the fiercest competition, and non-stop edge of your seat excitement. Who will dominate the track? Who will claim the glory? Only one way to find out. Be there. Tickets, finish line A, $50. Finish line B, $40. Main stand C, $30. Secondary stand, $20. Bleachers, $15. Children 12 and under pay $15 for the main stand C, secondary stand, and bleachers. Get your tickets now and experience the thrill of champions. The IMA National Relay Meet. Feel the speed. Witness the greatness.
Level of convenience and comfort awaits you when you shop at Rise and Shine Supermarket and Hardware Supplies, Griffin Lane, Grenville. Convenient, because we are open Sunday to Sunday. We're even at your service on public holidays. Comfort, because we are easily accessible to the physically challenged. Free Wi-Fi is available while you shop, and bags come at no charge. Everyday low prices and excellent customer care. Adequate parking available. We supply everything you can possibly think of. Family and home supplies, fresh meat, vegetables, and personal care products. All brands of cooking gas at affordable prices. You can send in your order, have it pulled, or pick up express.
Are you looking for a reliable, affordable, and customer-friendly pharmacy? Look no further than Hills and Valley Pharmacy, the nation's leading healthcare products and services provider. We are committed to serving you at convenient locations. Find an extensive and affordable selection of prescription and over-the-counter drugs and medical supplies at Church Street, Hillsborough, Carriacou, Jubilee Street, Grenville, St. Andrew, near the bus terminal, and Halifax and Grenville Street, St. George. Our committed team is always available to offer valuable assistance for managing your health and wellness. Discover the additional benefits of our wholesale distribution on Halifax Street and our Medcare Center on Grenville Street, where we provide in-house physiotherapy, massage therapy, doctor consultations, and eye care services. Our commitment is to satisfy all your healthcare needs, including competitive prices, loyalty rewards, and special discounts for seniors. Contact us at 435-6904 and WhatsApp 535-4734. Choose Hills and Valley Pharmacy. Remember, your health is our business.
Hi, I want $10 on Playway, $20 backup on Pick 3, and cash for each, please. Okay, are you adding Multi-X to your bet? Yes, Multi-X, all of them. Smart. Best value bet. Backup and Multi-X, you cannot go wrong. Don't matter the bet, Multi-X all of the daily games.
With Multi-X added, your winnings can be multiplied 3 times, 5 times, even 7 times. So make it a rule. Add Multi-X to all your Playway, daily Pick 3, and daily cash for bets every day and for every drop, and watch your money grow. Available at stores and online.
You heard it here. Multiply your winnings daily. Must be 18 or older to play. NLA, making your dreams come true.
Get value you'll love only at Quartz. With huge savings on select mattresses, mobile phones, and TVs. You'll also love our new arrivals in furniture and appliances. Plus, when you shop, get a chance to win great prizes. So come in, shop today, and pay later with Quartz Ready Finance. Get value you'll love only at Quartz. Bringing value home. Offer ends February 24, 2025. See store for details.
This is GBN. We've got the means, the power, and the medium. This segment is brought to you by Flow.
Paying is faster and easier with Flow FastPay. Use your MasterCard or Visa and pay from anywhere. Log on to discoverflow.co/fastpay and press Consumer. Select your country and enter your account number. Enter the amount to be paid and an email address. Enter your credit card information. You'll receive a payment confirmation with the transaction details, along with a receipt to your email address. It's fast, safe, and easy. Flow, keeping you connected.
The Special Victims Unit of the Royal Grenada Police Force is not taking lightly the act of domestic violence, including acts committed against men. More in this report from Christina John.
Men are now coming forward with reports of domestic violence acts committed against them. In the past, mostly females reported the offense. That's according to Detective Constable Damian Frank, an officer attached to the Special Victims Unit, the SVU. The officer was guest on GBN's To The Point program Thursday. He clarified domestic violence as any controlling or abusive behavior that harms the health, safety, or well-being of an individual, be it an adult or child, and include, but is not limited to, physical abuse or threats of physical abuse, sexual abuse or threats of such abuse, emotional, verbal, or psychological abuse. The officer said, like any other form of crime, the unit is placing emphasis on stamping out the scourge.
The times it's women. The women. Yes, most of the times it's women. We have seen, and I must say that we have seen some men come into our unit and report being victims of domestic violence, and I applaud those men, because at the end of the day, GT, sometimes we hear persons saying that, oh boy, you as a big man, you're going to the police and make a complaint saying that your wife saying things, and you think it's laughable, but that's not laughable. At the end of the day, their life is very much important, just as being, so it's not based on gender.
Detective Constable Frank explained that partners ought to be mindful of the words they use to relate to their partners, as it can be interpreted in the wrong context and in turn constitute to an act of domestic violence. The most common type of domestic violence in Grenada, he said, is physical abuse.
Economic abuse, intimidation, harassment, stalking, damage to property, entry to the applicant's residence without consent, where the parties do not share the same residence. So all these, most of the times, well, not most of the time, but as you said, they fall under the criminal offense, right? So, of course, for the physical abuse, you can have somebody being charged for causing harm, wounding, right? Sexual abuse, you may have somebody being charged for indecent assault, right? Intimidation, harassment, based on may follow up on some words of insult or anything like that afterwards, yeah? The most common type of abuse I will say that we are seeing being reported at the Special Victims Unit, I would say, is physical abuse.
The early warning signs of abusive behavior include putting their partner down, dominating conversations, checking up excessively, acting as if they own their partner, and lying to make themselves look good. He explained that persons can apply for any order of protection should they feel that their life is endangered.
A protection order or a restraining order is an order used by the court to protect persons who are victims of domestic violence. A person may be entitled to apply for a protection order on the grounds that the respondent, which is the accused, engaged in domestic violence. An application for a protection order may be by the spouse of the respondent, a member of a shared household, either on his or her own behalf or on behalf of any other member of the household. And of course, after that protection order is granted, the maximum is 3 years. So within that 3 years, once you as the victim undergoes any form of intimidation, stalking, any use of physical abuse, threatening language, insulting language, that person breached the order. And as I said earlier on, the term can be $500 or to both $500 or 5 years in prison.
Detective Constable Frank explained that individuals who are in an abusive situation can seek help from the Special Victims Unit, Probation Unit, the Child Protection Authority, and the Ministry of Social and Community Development, which will provide counseling. Christina John, GBN News.
The torrential rains and flooding of the stadium back in November 2024 have forced the timeline for the completion of renovations to the National Cricket Stadium to June. Renovations to the stadium were initially anticipated to be completed by March 2025 and be ready for handover in the first quarter of the year. H.E. Wei Hongshin, ambassador of the People's Republic of China to Grenada, provided the update on Wednesday.
Construction of these two stadiums, the two countries also have several phases of technical cooperation on these two big projects. Even at present, the renovation project of the cricket stadium is undergoing. Yes. And it will complete by it is supposed to be completed by this March. But because of the unexpected flooding, so flooding caused some trouble to the project, then it will be delayed by June. So we make sure that it will be handed over to the Grenadian government at the end of June. Then you can have the tournament, right? Competition in July. So, and in the agricultural sector, the two sides have been implementing.
Heavy downpours in November resulted in severe flooding in several areas, including River Road, Wester Hall, Woodlands, and in the vicinity of the National Stadium. Videos online had shown vehicles being washed away by strong floodwaters along River Road. Ambassador Hongshin was a guest on GBN's To The Point program. Stay with us. Sports and international news next.
When you need your prescription filled or you require non-prescribed medication, supplements, or all your personal needs, visit Gittins Healthcare at locations on Wall Street, Grand Anse, Victoria Street, Grenville, and Central Deputy Street, Wharf. Gittins Healthcare aims to provide an exceptional personalized pharmacy experience. Additionally, children under 5 and adults 55 years and over will enjoy 10% discount on purchases of $20 and over on prescription medication. Stop settling for less. Visit Gittins Healthcare, where your health is our priority.
The Ultimate Relay Showdown is back. Get ready for speed, power, and heart-pounding action as the IMA National Relay Meet takes over the Kirani James National Stadium on Saturday, February 22nd from 3 p.m. The fastest teams, the fiercest competition, and non-stop edge-of-your-seat excitement. Who will dominate the track? Who will claim the glory? Only one way to find out. Be there. Tickets, finish line A, $50. Finish line B, $40. Main stand C, $30. Secondary stand, $20. Bleachers, $15. Children 12 and under pay $15 for the main stand C, secondary stand, and bleachers. Get your tickets now and experience the thrill of champions. The IMA National Relay Meet. Feel the speed. Witness the greatness.
Hi, I want $10 on Playway, $20 backup on Pick 3, and cash for each, please. Okay, are you adding multi-X to your bet? Yes, multi-X, all of them. Smart. Best value bet. Backup and multi-X, you cannot go wrong. Don't matter the bet, multi-X all of the daily games.
With multi-X added, your winnings can be multiplied 3 times, 5 times, even 7 times. So make it a rule. Add multi-X to all your Playway, daily pick 3, and daily cash for bets every day and for every draw, and watch your money grow. Available at stores and online.
You heard it here. Multiply your winnings daily. Must be 18 or older to play. NLA, making your dreams come true.